Hello, so today I am going to be talking about making clipping masks and converting that clipping mask into a Jpeg file. Um, so first what we're going to do is we're going to start by creating a new artboard here on Illustrator. I normally do mine 8 by 8 inches or 8 by 10 depending on what you're going to be doing and whatnot. For the tutorial I'll just do an 8 by 8 to start here. So first thing you're going to do is, what I'm going to do for my tutorial is just show you how to make a clipping mask with text. So first what you're going to do is make a text box here. I'm going to make mine pretty big here just so then you can kind of get an idea and see it better. So we're going to delete here. I'm going to make mine holiday related since it's getting to the holidays. So I'm going to do Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight here. Make the font pretty big. Probably just going to do 72 here. I'm going to center it just to make it look a little bit better, more clean. Once you get the font and size of font you want here, I'm going to make my font something easy to see with the clipping mask, something with big bold letters. Let's see, which one? We'll try this one. It looks like I might need to expand my image here. Zoom out a little bit. Alright. So I got the font that I want to make my clipping mask with. Next I'm going to go into my internet browser. I kind of already looked up some Christmas lights that I'm going to use for my clipping mask. So all you're going to do is copy the image, copy it just like that. Go back into Illustrator, make sure you're clicked on Illustrator, and then you can file or edit, paste. And it's going to bring in that image from the internet you just copied. So I'm going to go out of my artboard to make this clipping mask here. I'm going to expand the image, take my letters and fonts. Obviously you notice that the font went behind the image here, since in the layers it has actually, I brought that in second. So what you're going to do is right click, go down to arrange, and then bring front. So you'll bring that font up front in front of that image. Then next what you're going to do is you're going to go to the selection tool here and then select everything. So the image that you got from the internet and your font is selected. And you're going to go up to object here, go all the way down to the bottom, clipping mask, make. Then you can see that the clipping mask is made. That image that we took from the internet is now technically the color or the fill on the font on the message we used here. So now you can kind of see the lights are behind my Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Here, I'll just put it back on the artboard there. And just to give it some more depth here, I'm going to probably make a background just so then you can kind of see how the JPEG file will work. I'm just going to make a separate box here, put it around the artboard. And as you see, it went to the front here, so I'm going to send the box back. Right now I have the black color of the box here, but I'm actually going to change the color of the box just to make it a little bit more holiday. And I'm going to probably just do a color swatch and make it green. Let's see how that looks here. Not bad. So once I have that background here, I'm just going to adjust so the box is perfectly in there. So now I want to center this too. Alright, so now that I have my background and my clipping mask in here, next what I'm going to do is show you how to convert this artboard into a JPEG file that you can save on your computer and import it into different things, say the internet. I use it on Blackboard for projects in my Communications 206 class. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to File. I normally save it as an Illustrator file first just to make sure. I'm going to just put tutorial. Oh, I'll just put clipping mask actually. Sorry about that. And I'm just going to save it just to make sure anything happens here. Save. Alright, so now that I have that saved already and as an Illustrator file, I'm going to go down here to File, Export, Export As. Then it'll bring up this save option here. What you're going to do is create your whatever your title is. I'll just put clipping mask again. As you've seen, it already saved from the previous download or save I just did. So clipping mask, and then you're going to go down to format here, go down to Jpeg. That will format it into a Jpeg file. I have it saving onto my desktop. And then just to make sure you get just the artboard and not your workspace around the artboard, you're going to go down here and just go use artboard. And that will just make it so it's just this box, the 8x8 box you selected when you created your new project. So then we'll export it here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do just to show you what it looks like here is I am going to actually go back into my files here and just show you what that looks like. So here's the export JPEG I just created. Looks pretty nice, green background, and as you can see, it is just that 8x8 box that I used for that project that I created. So that is how you create a clipping mask with font and how you export your Illustrator project into a JPEG file. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.